Well, it's my last day. Be nice to get a fish of any sort, to be honest. So I'm back on the river I fished on Sunday, where I saw that big fish. The reason I've come back here is I want to cover it again. Really clear. It's cleared up since Sunday, to be honest. You look at this. A little bit of breeze, a little bit of cloud cover, but the general a little bit bright for what we want, but we've got to make the best of it. So I'm going to walk up through these woods to directly opposite where I saw that big fish. This is a different beat, but I can cover it from the other bank. Small fly, nice and steady. Be nice to just get a bit of video of it moving. So yeah, I had a good chilled out night last night. Finished a little bit earlier than I usually do. Finished about, I think it about 4 o'clock, 4:15 when I finished fishing. And then went into the local town and had something to eat, and I've got get some bottles of beer I take back to the accommodation. Lovely little B&B I stop in when I come up here. So let's see what today has to offer. Right, all signed in. Let's go. There's a trek up through this wood. It's a good few years since I fished this side, I reckon. Maybe 6-7 years. So just how tight it is, I'm not sure. But we're going to find out. It certainly looks neckly. Just where I get my net caught. Keep your eyes out for red squirrels this part of the world. It's kind of a mix, you get a lot of greys around as well, which is unfortunate. Yeah, programmes out to control the greys, but not that successful because I think they're lacking in volunteers. A lot lower than last time I came. In fact, the last time I came I got rained off. It was ridiculous. It came down and I nearly got stuck in a 4-wheel drive. A farm vehicle had been applying horse muck or whatever, some sort of slurry anyway, and I came just after it. And my wheels were spinning in it. I won't tell you how I had to clean the car, but anyway, well, I'm just seeing if I can see any fish. Quite shallow, very clear. Right, we'll get back when we get to where we're going. Well, it took me about 20 minutes to walk up the river to where we are now. So we're directly opposite where when I saw that big fish. There's a little bridge just here and the stream comes in. So it looks decent wading. So I'm going really steady. There's nobody fished for 2 days. Well, I think this is, yeah, it's the 3rd day with nobody fishing. So it is possible nobody really seen this big fish before. They tend to concentrate further down. So if it hadn't have many flies over it, it might possibly be more willing to take. Obviously it's been steady water for a week or 10 days, so it gets harder every day with lower water. So anyway, we'll just give it a go. It's probably 1,000 to 1 for it to take, and then if a fish that size takes, it takes some stopping if it decides to go back down in rapids. So, but let's not think about that until we hook the fish. Might be another fish in here, might get a smaller one. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Well, I'm on like a spit going down the river at the moment. It's deeper to my right and it's deeper to my left. So I'm going to walk down this bit until it deepens off. I don't know if it will deepen off too much, but if it does, I'll have to come back same way. Because in front of me down there, it will pass my waders. So, fishing really slow. I've got a little tungsten cone head on about 3/4 of an inch. Different colours in it, a bit of orange, a bit of black, a bit of lighter stuff. And hopefully it's going to go right past its nose, roughly at right depth. And it'll just think, what's this? And the way a salmon thinks, what's this, is it just takes it in its mouth. It's not particularly trying to eat it, it's just inquisitive, wants to see what it is. This is the Aldon theory of salmon fishing. And so you get a draw, and then you tighten into your fish, and then all hell breaks loose. Or I could just fish for the next 3.5 hours and nothing could happen. And there's a lot more chance of that, I think. So this is the other side of the river. Obviously, this is the opposite type of spear cast, which I'm normally good at, but this is so different with this line. So different. I got quite good on the other water coming the other way, but yesterday I definitely improved a lot. But it's like starting again on this side. So that certainly woke us up. I don't know if it was a transporter, would it be a Nimrod transporter that came over? Lots of army manoeuvres, that's the Catterick garrison, just on the, well, it's just a little bit below us, a little bit further across to the other side, but lots of training for the army. It's just a couple of feet down every time I cast. A little bit of movement, not too much. And the most important thing, be lucky. I like to see it, because when it first came out and over, I thought that's a 20 plus. But I've slept 2 nights instead, and every night I've slept it's added 2 or 3 pounds, and I'm now thinking, from memory it looked closer to 30. So in a couple of weeks, the trout rising somewhere, that could have been a 40. About the end of the season, God knows how big it'll be. Don't know, we'll see. But I would like to see it again. So the thunderstorms that were due seems to have missed the catchments of the two rivers I've been fishing this trip up. Tiny little lift on this river, which came from the North Pennines, I think. Still clear though. Move your rod across like that, and then you get the full drift. Just keep going, keep a bit of life in it. Who knows where these fish could be like? You assume it's in the main flow, but sometimes it's on a height like this in the main flow anyway, because it's not a problem in the main flow, but it could be more in the edge. Or it could be having a swim round, which they do every 2 or 3 hours. As long as that wind stays off, because it's now pretty good. Bit of cloud cover, wind is intermittent, it keeps coming and going, just blustery, but right, we'll get back to you when we get towards further down the pool. Well, there's a bit of a pattern developing in these sessions. We have got waders full of water, and I mean full. I did a proper swallow dive, off a rock. And so that is the end of this session. I'm absolutely soaked. So I've already fished for probably an hour and a half, but it's cold. It's quite a cool wind, and I thought I might be able to carry on, but I'm getting cold, so I'm going to get changed and I'm going to call it a day. So I don't know what happened to the big salmon, but I probably scared it off. Yeah, I just thought I got my foot on the rock and it just slipped, and once your balance goes, went head first. I actually went under the water for some time, but anyway, I'm alright. Just one of them things, so that's 2 out of 2. I've not fallen in the river for about probably 5 or 6 years. I used to fall in quite a lot when I was younger, but just having a roll at the moment. Anyway, it's been a nice break. So we'll see you next time.